All right, welcome back. And I'm trying to get this little silly microphone out of the way just so I can talk to you guys. Okay, so I want to ask you guys a question. For my vocal lesson two, what kind of vocal range are you familiar with? And what kind of music are you most familiar with? Okay, so let me give you a little heads up on what I do. Was trained classically. I was always trained to be a classical singer. So when I started voice lessons in college in the 90s, that's where I was. My best thing was to do very classically based tunes. Now, as I've grown up a little bit, I've sung a lot more pop music. Now, that was a little bit of a difficulty because you had to do a little different. You had to learn how to belt without cracking your voice, or um, trying to do something that's going to kill your voice in the end. And a lot of the bands that I listened to while I was going to the Cornerstone Festival, they had to learn how to they had to do how some learn some vocal gymnastics. So when I give you, let me ask you, when I give you your personal lessons, I need to ask you this following question: where do you want to go with your music, and what is your best vocal range? Now, if you're an alto, you're going to be down here. Ah, you saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I hung were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. Okay, I'm not a good alto. You're going to need somebody who's a little bit better at that. You can hit that note down there, which is usually I can hit that note back down there when I'm half asleep or half awake. Now, my range is more of a soprano. Um, uh, so let's try that same song. You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. Whoops. It's getting trying to switch keys around is going to be a little challenge. Okay. So you want to get somewhere in a range that you are comfortable with. And that's going to take some special kind of warm-ups. I have some channels that I can always refer to when I need that special kind of warm-up. For instance, if you're going to be belting, you're going to need something that's going to, like a show tune, for instance. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay, so you're gonna be doing that kind of thing. You're gonna be, most musicals. That's what they do, is they belt out their notes, and you can do it without cracking your voice. It's just a matter of really practicing. My teachers would kill me if they thought I was belting too loud, And kids, that's a song that's usually made for kids, of course. Now, where do you think you want to go in your vocal style? Ask yourself, where do you want to think, and we can always work on that later. Hold on. Pause. Okay, well, my hubby just got home, so I'm going to make this quick. System sound volume set to 0%. So anyway, let me give you a heads up here and just give you a note of letting you know. Okay, so if I'm training you, I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to be having a website up very soon, quickly. So in order to make this happen, we've got to make sure that you have the best function in your voice, whether you're male or female. You've got to be able to warm up. You've got to be able to know what songs you are comfortable with, and if you would like to advance more into a much, because there's always room for classical singing, and there's always room for pop and rock singing. So just, you know, when you get a chance, whoever, you know, if you're taking lessons from me, there will be a website up very soon. So let me know what's going on so we can fix this up. All right. Thank you and have a great day.
Pause button. Double tap edge panels. Stop recording.